Bungie's trying to silence me. Or, so I thought, until I went on Twitter earlier today, and I realized it wasn't just me who got hit by this name change, and I thought first it was through reports. It might honestly be through reports, but I want to see what Bungie has to say about this, because they clearly have seen thousands of people getting their name removed. Actually, I don't even know the number, but I opened Twitter and saw two prime figures. The first two posts I saw was ZK Mushroom and Rick Kackis. Now, let me explain. So in this post right here, someone did ask and a moderator did reply to this post. The post reads, "Our name reset to default like that means it was reported. Review by Bungie and reset to Guardian hashtag. So they broke code of conduct to the Bungie name policy and was filtered. So the two, actually three, I'm going to include myself. I'm going to explain how I can see these words, names get censored and reset to default by Bungie's report system. And first of all, I want to say this right now, my name is censored in-game. If you try to type in the word Nico, I'm not going to explain why it's Nico, but it is based off a real fucking name. And I think that's crazy, but let me get to my explanation. So, let's do Rick Kackis first. Rick Kackis' name was Rick Kackis. Okay, so what could be bad about this name? I can't find anything bad about Kackis, but Rick. Rick is a shortened version for Richard. Richard has another short version of it, that's the name Dick, which goes to the male genitalia, or a word for insult. So, if you really want to go that far, that's how Rick Kackis could be a bad name and be listed by Bungie's filters. Let's do ZK Mushroom next. ZK Mushroom. ZK meaning zero knowledge. That's the short term for ZK. He probably has something different for it. I don't know the lore behind his name. But the short term for ZK is zero knowledge, meaning either Bungie's trying to be exclusive for zero knowledge people. I'm calling people dumb. And they want to include everyone, meaning you can't use it as a name. It would be looked at as a bad term. Or we can go to the other hand, mushroom. Mushroom can be used as a food substance, or it could be put under a psychedelic mushroom, which can be considered a drug by most states and countries in this world. And, drugs are bad. So, if mushroom is censored, then it's probably because of the drug that is a psychedelic mushroom. Like, if you associate this one that, now comes the really bad one, my name. Don't take this the wrong way, but I will explain how I can imagine my name being bad. Nico is the short term for a bunch of different versions of Nikolai, Nicholas, Nicola. Just, the list keeps going. That's an example of, Nico, Nick, But Nico is very close to the Spanish word for black. I'm not going to say it mainly because I don't want to offend people who's going to take it the wrong way, but you know where this is going. Some might say my knee sometimes will grow, and that happens whenever your body is growing. So you can understand the joke in that sentence, but that word specifically have been associated with black people, and you know which word I'm talking about. So I can see how that get blacklisted, but I don't understand how the word Nico is still blacklisted at all. You can do some shady things to be able to type Nico. I used to type Lil Nico because it used to work. Lil is a censored word. Nico is a censored word, but if you put them together in a sentence, Lil Nico works very well. This is an example, and I think the Bungie censor filter system is the most dumb system I've ever seen in any video game to this day. And if these three names are offensive or bad, and apparently once a name gets reported and listed, you cannot use this name ever again. Let me read the post that I saw. So, the reason my name was censored, it indicates that some part of the name broke the code of conduct and the Bungie name policy, was filtered, and can no longer be used. When that happens, you get a new name, you get a new crossplay message in-game as a notice of the name change. You can try a different name if you haven't previously changed it. That would have not been an issue if it wasn't for the incident. And if you don't know, you can go back in my YouTube logs, but my name used to be Passion for a week. And then since I knew the name change was coming, I changed it already. But that means I cannot no longer be called Nico. No one can be called ZK Mushroom or Kackis, because these 3 names are now listed and banned by Bungie. What an awesome fucking studio. Anyway, my new name is now Guardian6878. Enjoy your time and remember to follow me on Twitch and like and subscribe. So, I will see you around and goodbye.